just thought I would get us into the mood here. This is Kevin Condon from Online Advisor Central. I'm here today to encourage the slaying of sacred cows. Michael Kitchis, in some recent meetings at the FPA retreat and at the NAPFA annual meeting, made a couple of points in his future financial planning talk about sacred cows that are going to have to be sacrificed if we're going to become a profession for this new age. And so what I want to do is I want to get you thinking about that by proposing a few cows that must be slain. At this point you may be asking, what is a sacred cow? In my youth, I spent a lot of time with Eastern teachers and learned lots about India and Hinduism and some of the things that go on in that society. One of the things that happens in that society, in most towns that are very actively Hindu, is that animals have a special place. And the special place is that they're untouchable. And therefore, most small towns and those that are associated with temples are filled with animals like monkeys and crows and cows. And the sacred cows can go wherever they want and do whatever they want to do because they are sort of a protected animal. People give them a certain honor. They may not remember exactly why or be able to tell you exactly why, but they honor them. Well, we have sacred cows in this profession, and the sacred cows that Michael Kitchis raised up in his talk so brilliantly included this one, written financial plans. That's a sacred cow. We all learned to do this when we took our CFP program. We learned how to look at cash flow and insurance and taxes and investments and retirement issues and estate planning issues and put them all into a package and present them in a meeting that was meaningful. And hopefully with the erudition that we had and the beautiful brilliance of our prose, someone decided, you know, you're right, Kevin. Here, take the $2 million in my rollover IRA, manage it for me and help me do all the stuff that you've just told me in this book, which I don't really understand, but I'd like to have that done. That's our legacy. Our legacy is that we're able to do that for high net worth, high income people. We learn to do it. We all know how to do it. We may not do a lot of it, but we do know how to do it. Well, in this particular case, that's got to go. And the reason it has to go is because today's consumer does not come to us and ask us for a $2,000 to $4,000 book where many brilliant ideas are etched in stone with graphs and so forth. What they really want is they've got a burning question that's important to them, and they would like us to answer that question. We have decided that we're not in that business, so what we do is we maybe start a balance sheet and give them some free advice, hoping that they'll bring their rich relative or themselves back later. But I think what we should start to do is actually help them. And this is a different model. It's kind of like the clinical model in medicine where people come in with a sore thumb and the doctor fixes it and they leave. Instead of people come in and you give them an exhaustive set of tests with great meetings of the minds and then make a presentation and tell them they have a serious disease. We really need to go to a new place with this profession and start helping people where they need to be helped. And that's a sacred cow. I hope you enjoyed killing it, or that you'll help me kill it as we go into the future. At the bottom of this post, please leave your comments on what you think about this sacred cow and whether you think we can actually put it down.